was doing my own PhD work in China. I was then going to become the village primary school teacher. When I started teaching class 6, which is the last year of primary, there were 50 children in the class, and 10 of them still couldn't write an essay in Chinese, like in their own language. When I had read research studies before about out-of-school children, in my own mind reading that, I'd always thought like, well, oh, so there's not a school, or there's not enough space in the school, there aren't enough desks in the school, or that, the parents are making the child leave and they're making them go work. And those are often the narratives. But what I saw and then lived through and then interviewed those families and talked with those children about was they weren't leaving for competing work interests. They weren't leaving because there was no seat in the class. There was. They were leaving because they were actually making a relatively, totally reasonable economic decision about their life, which was every day they were spending in that classroom was just a waste. They were getting older. They were bored because they weren't actually learning. And so there was no reason to show up. And I found that to be so tragic, that there's a classroom, there's even books in this school, but nothing was happening. For me, that was a real learning moment of how different an experience of going to school could be and how big the problem is.